KSI Jake. I'm sure you get asked all the time.
Yeah.
Logan recently suggested a coin toss for the weight.
I love the idea.
Yeah, I think it's a fair way to compromise.
I think it's a great
right?
way. Look, I think ultimately we boxed at 170.
Yeah.
You know, and we're coming all the way up. And he boxed at, he's boxed at heavyweight. Obviously, he's not comfortable there, but I'm saying he's boxed there. I think realistically speaking, let's do a weight that's comfortable. Let's do you can do a 183 or 192. Flip a coin.
Okay.
Or you want to do a 185 and a 190. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's
a compromise. It's
super
fair, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 185 is where I think we were 183, but it's where we fought Tommy. But he fought Tommy that way too. I don't see the problem with going back to the weight that you fought at.
The thing was, I mean, he went up heavyweight for Mike Tyson, right? Of course, agreed.
For that money.
What were your thoughts, by the way, on the fight, Jake versus Mike?
I thought it was what it was. It was sports entertainment at its finest.
Okay, and just to wrap up, I want to play a game in the pro boxing world. I'm going to say this or that. So 2 pro fighters, 2 pro boxers, and maybe even UFC fighters, and I'll get your thoughts on who you think wins, please. All right? Fury Usyk 2, the rematch.
Usyk.
Okay. KSI Jake Paul.
KSI.
Canelo versus Benavidez.
Canelo.
Okay. Tank versus Shakur.
Tank.
Ngannou versus Aspinall.
Aspinall.
Okay. Aspinall versus Jones.
Jones.
Okay.
Jones versus anybody. Jones.
Oh, you think Jones is the GOAT?
Jones is a man. Yeah.
Okay, and lastly, this is going to be the most competitive one, I'm warning you. Dylan Dennis or Francis Ngannou?
Is that guy still around? you know what? All jokes aside, I like Dylan anyway. He's got good leg lock.
I like him.
He's got a real good leg lock on him. He's a good grappler. But yeah, no, the weight division's there for a reason, and he hasn't fought in a very long time. I think he'd get squashed. But
because Dennis, I mean, he said on many podcasts, heavyweights are the easiest to take down. So he says, I'll get Ngannou down in 2, and
that's because he's dealt with heavyweights that he takes down in subs, not heavyweights that punch or kick.
Course, yeah.
It's a different game when that guy who cuts to 260 cuts weight to get there.
True.
Be careful.
And lastly, one question before I wrap up.
Yeah.
Stylistically, who do you think is an easier fight for JJ? Is it Tommy Fury or Jake Paul?
Jake Paul.
Stylistically,
100%.
Okay, because
100%.
Yeah.
For me, that's why I don't mind the match of the fight. That's why I don't mind winner takes all. That's why I have no problem. If it's a $100 million fight, forget getting paid. None of us get paid. Put it all in the middle. The winner takes the money. That's how that fight should be done. 185 pounds, winner takes all. In the USA, no rehydration clause.
Yeah.
That's how that fight should be done. It's fair, and it's a huge fight.
It's massive. And do you think KSI versus Jake Paul sells more than Fury and AJ?
Yeah, it's a stadium fight because they captivate an audience that's bigger. We're not talking about a boxing audience. We're talking about a
global entertainment.
Yeah, we're talking about an
everything.
enormous entity.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's way bigger.
All right. Alexis, thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.